are meant to hear right now. And for that, we will be asking our spirit guides here for 3 cards. Let's go ahead and see what messages are coming through. So God's goddesses, angels, Archangel Michael, spirit gods and spirit guides, thank you so much for the divine guidance and blessings coming for all of us for this timeless reading. What is the person watching this needs to hear right now? So thank you so much for giving us the 3 cards. Thank you, and thank you so very much. So we have the first card, guys. Celebrate your love. Can we please have the second card? Accept compliments. And we have the third card. Something bigger is on the way. So you can choose the one that you feel really drawn to, or more than one if your intuition is guiding you towards that. And take all the time to choose your card, listen to your intuition, talk to the cards, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your guidance, timeless guidance. Let's see what is that you need to hear right now, and we will get started with picking up your significator card from this tarot deck. So God's goddesses, angels, Archangel Michael, spirit gods and spirit guides, thank you so much for the divine guidance and blessings coming for all the pile number 1. What is that they need to hear right now? Thank you for any guidance coming for them. So this one is the World card in reverse. So this is a clarifier, significator card for you. And let's keep it here. This is the one that you have chosen. Celebrate your love. The World here is in reverse. And wow, isn't it interesting? Because you have the celebrate your love over here, and you have the cake here, which is a symbol of celebration. Make time to celebrate how far you have come. Wow, 2 celebrations right there. Celebrate, make time to celebrate how far you have come, right? And here is the World card, which is kind of telling us that there is a one big chapter of your life is all wrapping up, right? Because it's almost about to wrap up, because this is in reverse. If it was this way, I would have concluded that it is almost like coming full circle, but because it is reverse, yes, there. Let's see what our spirit guides have to tell us. Wonder. It is a wonderful thing to be in a state of wonder, and when I am a good audience to my life becomes better and better theater. When something delightful happens, I can shout in core and be tickled when it happens again. When something maddening happens, I can laugh it off. Either way, I am glad I got a ticket to the show. Okay, wonder. So, more like a message for you coming in that yes, one chapter of your life, you did it good. Yes, it was mixed. It was a journey mixed of mixed bags. Something really made you happy, tickled you, and sometimes it was, maybe it disappointed you. But on the whole, yes, you did great in this chapter, this class of yours. Almost you are going to start a new journey. This chapter is coming to close and all that. Celebrate your love. Let's see what more we are getting. Thank you, dear angels, for guidance coming for pile number 1. What is that they can know? The Moon card in reverse. Okay. What else? The Queen of Sword. Okay. And the 6 of Sword in reverse. Excuse me. Back of the deck is Page of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so what is this happening in here? There is one chapter that is about to complete. There is something related with celebrate your love, celebrate how far you have come. But you have the one major arcana is the moon, queen of sword, and the six of sword. So two sword cards, one major arcana. Moon card tells me that there is some clarity coming in. Alright guys, so let's go deep into it. Moon card in reverse is getting clarity. Like clarity coming in. Queen of Sword is about truth and clarity. She likes clarity. And here she's looking at something, maybe asking somebody to come. And here we see people going back. She's asking someone to come and they are going back to something. So if it was this way, they are leaving this Queen of Sword and moving towards something else, or they are leaving a situation and moving to something else. But here with this clarity coming in, I think maybe quite possibly there was no clarity to something in the past with this moon card, and the things were very difficult. So maybe you, or that you tried to move away from something, but with things. See, the moon card is also about, about our fears, about our illusions, about our, fear getting stronger. Because at night you would have often seen that we become very fearful of things, which if we rethink in the morning, we feel that there was nothing to be so scared and fearful of, right? So it's the same thing. At night, the fear kind of grows its claws, and it kind of has us in its claws. But as the night begins to recede, there is more truth over fear. Queen of Swords is about truth. She is about clarity. She is not about emotions. She is about logic and what it is. So moon is all about our emotions taking the better of us, right, in the darkness of the night. But as the night goes and you have the sun about to rise, the deepest part of the darkest part of the night, it starts going, and as the clarity starts coming on the horizon, the sun is rising, you meet the truth, not the emotions which were heavy and it was making us scatter our energy or something like that. So yeah, let's come back to this. So yeah, under the fear, under the night, we got fearful of something, that we decided to leave something and go away. But when the night came, when the night started going away, the fears also started going away, and we saw in the clarity of the day that things were not that bad. And it's almost like you are going back to that situation, because something like that, you're going back to situation. And here is the card. It's almost, the Wonder card is all about things, life being a mixed bag. When things are good also, some things are spicy, some things are disappointing, some things are like, but overall energy for you is to know that you did it good. Your spirit guides want you to know that in this chapter of life, in this phase, you did good. You should rather celebrate. They would rather want you to celebrate because you did good, you did fantastic, and you should celebrate. Celebrate your love, celebrate yourself, celebrate how far you have come, celebrate that you are completing this chapter, this soul lesson with flying colors. Appreciate how far you have come. So you don't need to look back with any kind of disappointment or like, oh, I didn't do good. You did good. You did fantastic. That is what I'm I'm feeling, and because you did good, you came far off from where you started. It's time for you to celebrate your journey. And that is what we say, no? What ends well, it matters how it ends, right? So now that the spirit guides are already telling you that you did good, why be grumpy and be in a complaining mode, be disappointed and seeing your this phase? Because spirit guides are telling that you did good. So I think that is a confirmation enough for you to see this phase, if you are not seeing as something good, as good enough. That is what I'm getting. Let's go deeper and ask for more clarity. Let's get more clarity. Pile number 1. Can we please have the clarifiers for these cards? Celebrate love. Celebrate how far you have come. You are closing one chapter. Can we please have the clarifiers, your angels? The Death in reverse. The Star card. Do you see this? What are you returning back to? Whoa. Okay. Let's see what you are coming back to. Okay. This is what you are coming back to. The Star card, the Star image. Star is about, see, after the Moon card you have this Star card, right? And Star card is about healing. Moon card is about fears and those hidden emotions, fearful emotions basically, taking power over us. And here is the Star card bringing you the much needed healing. Second phase is going to be about healing. It is also about dream and wish fulfillment. Your long-term goals. I'm also getting that this Queen of Swords that you have become, this is who you are today, who can see the truth as it is. And from this version of you will come your great moment, your starry moment. And yeah, you feared that something was ending. You feared something, like with the Moon, the darkness brought in the message for you in the past of something ending. But it isn't ending. It is transcending into something very beautiful, if you see. Right? That is what I'm getting. So the Six of Swords coming back to this place is telling me that there is some unfinished task that you need to address. And something big is here that you need to be here and do something, is basically what we are getting. All right. So let's go ahead and pull our cards. Okay. Something has not quite ended here and you need to go back to this. And somebody is maybe waiting for you to talk to, or the situation where healing is waiting, your dreams are waiting. Something is there. Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. So contemplation before you kind of, you want to go away. So contemplation about something. All right. Message coming for pile number 1. Defensiveness is a sign to communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear non-defensive response. It's like, yeah, maybe you were running away from this Queen of Swords or somebody you feel is very strict and you don't want to talk to them, and it's like you are going back to talk to them. And yes, you can and you should talk to them and talk in, listen to them. They might appear very harsh and, loving the truth, maybe blunt. But here is the thing. Queen of Swords here is upright. She's not reverse. So Queen of Sword upright tells that you can trust this person. They might seem very sharp and blunt, but they value truth. So you can talk to them. So listen to them first and then tell your own truth, without being defensive about it. Just like how it is. So yeah, that is what I'm getting. And that could be related with a relationship for some of you, because celebrate your love, right? So instead of fighting it out, why don't you celebrate? Maybe it is kind of an anniversary thing, a milestone in your relationship, and it is time, because you got the World card as your significator card. So instead of running away from something, why don't you come and talk? There is some unfinished task that needs to be addressed, talked to. And when you go for that, major healing is coming your way. So yeah, instead of rushing with things, it's time to think over it and then act. A loud message I'm getting for anniversary, marriage anniversary or something like that, where you have spent quite a number of years, maybe 20 years together. And that was not a waste. Don't let one thing spoil the relationship. Let think over it instead of rushing over it, or instead of deciding about how that person is over based on one incident or one argument. See how you have been through for the past 10-20 years. Don't let one exceptional incident be the deciding point for you. Right? Defensiveness tells me that yes, you are guarding your boundaries. You have to put your defenses down so that other person doesn't feel threatened either. So do you see this here? This person holds the sword, but you are also being asked not to be defensive, and defensive means that you are also holding the sword. So what it tells me, that the person that you are at loggerheads with may be holding a clear sword, but you are also holding a sword which you probably don't see, because here the sword in the tarot, Queen of Swords holding a sword, becomes very clear sword. But we are also holding a sword through our actions and our unconscious actions maybe, and we don't know. But just like how this sword makes us feel threatened, our unknown unconscious behavior or those cues makes the other person feel threatened. So the idea is that, should we just run away, leave this and go away, or should we just look, instead of letting one thing decide the whole result of your 20 years of marriage or the cycle that you have completed? It's a major arcana, World card, 20 years together. Don't let one small thing spoil the whole thing. Your life was mixed bag and mostly something to be cherished. So cherish, love, don't make judgments about your relationship or this phase of your life, about the person you are in relationship with or whatever, based on this one incident. It's mostly something that you need to celebrate. Healing is going to come back if you give this a second chance. Something like that, guys. You can listen to your intuition also. So that is what mostly I'm getting for you guys. And so let's pull you one final message from here. Final message for pile number 1. I can expand time when I am inspired. So more like related with time, right? You can find time for it. This card is about telling you to find time for something. If you think that it is important enough, you will find the time. I don't know how this relates to you, but looks like, you will find the time to celebrate. You will find the time for that person if they matter. You will find the time to celebrate. You will find the time to think over it instead of running away if you see the whole situation in a different way. But yes, for other person to put the sword down, you will also have to put your invisible sword down. So that was the message that spirit guides wanted you to know, that you are also carrying this invisible sword which is threatening the other person. This person also carries the truth bombs, so you carry your sword, something like that. So do you want to be in this loggerheads and move away, or do you want to come back, sit, give the chance a healing, look at the whole bigger picture instead of pulling 1 month or 1 year of your life, see how the things have been throughout, something like that, guys. So this was the guidance. I hope that this helps you. Maybe you were sad about something finally coming to an end, a relationship or something which was very dear because you have been in this relationship for a long time. But yeah, it's not ending, and quite contrary to that, it's like having the difficult talk. Queen of Swords is the one who doesn't shies away from having the difficult talk. And sometimes the breakthrough healing happens through the cracks, right? So here it is. So this is what you needed to hear. Definitely for a relationship for a lot of you there, and maybe some other situation also where you're going back and healing it and having the talk without being biased, without being defensive and such stuffs, and seeing the things overall how it was, not by judging it by a month or a year of it. So finding time for it finally, if it is still precious for you, contemplate. So that is the guidance, guys. I hope this makes some sense. Thanks for watching, and if you like the guidance, please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye bye. Hello pile number 2, welcome to your guidance. In today's reading, we are checking out what is that you need to hear right now, and you have chosen the card accept compliments. So you are receiving compliments, like more like the compliments are on the way for something. Let's go ahead and pull your significator card and let's know more about it. Okay. Thank you, dear angels, for the guidance and blessings coming for all the pile number 2. What is that they need to hear right now? The Fool in reverse. Okay. So the Fool in reverse is telling us about a new journey, probably that is to start, or something that you need to start or you're not starting. Embracing the innocence, the vulnerability, getting started. Let's see. Pile number 2, what is the guidance that you need to hear right now? Guard yourself against negativity by focusing on gratitude. Okay. And we have this. Get centered. When it gets to be too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and return to my center. In my center, I have the wisdom and tranquility of dash, holding a dash, floating through a space on a dash. All right. favorite animal, magical item, piece of furniture. Okay, get centered. Okay, it's telling us to center ourselves. All right. The Fool in reverse is like we are being too serious about something. Okay, let's go ahead and pull down cards. What is that you need to hear right now? Because these two cards are going together. You know, guard yourself against negativity, and then the center, accept compliments. The significator card is the Fool in reverse. Let's go ahead and get more guidance or clarity on your reading. What is that you need to hear right now? Thank you to your angels for the guidance and blessings coming for all the pile number 2. What is that they need to hear right now? Can they please have the guidance? Thank you so very much. Wow, 6 of Wands. Talk about accepting compliments and being recognized and being appreciated, being on the spotlight. Wow. Okay. Now here you are good, moving on your horse, marching towards your victory, success, recognition, spotlight. But why is the run stopping here abruptly? Doesn't that gives you a feeling that you are going good, and all of a sudden it's more like, you stopped your chariot? Let's see why. The King of Sword in reverse. All right, King of Sword is not able to think well, right? Now everything was going good. All of a sudden you stopped, and this is the reason why we stopped, because we got scattered in our mind, like too much of logic, too much of overthinking things, because whatever that stopped your march was not a good thing, because you are marching towards success, and it's more like you were being seen as somebody different. Like 6 of Wands, you were being seen and you were going good. All of a sudden you stopped the whole chariot because of the overthinking. Because King of Sword is a proper strategy. The King of Sword in reverse is too much of strategy, too much of overthinking, too much of planning, right? And that's why they stopped it. All right, what is at the back of the deck? Okay, 5 of Wands is again your focus on the outside. And this is what happens when you are focusing on the outside, you are focusing too much on the negativity, you don't get centered. And that is the message. Exactly, makes sense, right? Too much of negativity taking power over your mind, over your sensibilities, over your strategies, over your foresightedness. And that is the message. This is the reason why you stopped the forward march. You were doing good. Yes, that is also explains our significator card, the Fool in reverse, going backward. Right? You started something, you were doing good, you were also being seen as someone, marching to the beats of their own drum. And all of a sudden it's like you taking a U-turn, or you going in a back gear. Back, and vanishing. And why was all that happening? Because too much of focus on the outside, 5 of Wands. And that pushed you out of your, practical mind, logics, too much of negativity hovering over you. And you were like, doing good. You should have ideally received the compliments, and all of a sudden it's like, okay. Yeah, you are seeing obstacles. See, this is what it is. When you are, when the going gets tough, the tough goes going. The tough gets going. So you were doing good, and you stopped your forward movement when you faced obstacles. It's more like, this is a little fear of success, you can tell. When a lot of us have this fear of success. When things are going good, you are fine, and all of a sudden you are like, no, I don't want to move forward. I don't want to move forward. And then you start going backwards. It's like self-sabotage. Do you see this? After 6th, 7th stage, the obstacles that you are seeing. Do you see this? This is a lot of wand energy. See, the obstacles that you are seeing is bound to come, because every stage will have its new growth, new playing field. You will have different kind of challenges. 6 of Wands in a previous level had this kind of challenge where people were mindlessly, competing and, that kind of a thing, distraction. The second stage will have a different kind of obstacles. But nevertheless, it's all part of the game sent by our Krishna only. Krishna is testing you, whether you will stop your march or you will keep going, something like that. And therefore, don't allow the negativity to hover over you. Come down, become balanced and all that, guys. Okay, so okay, makes sense. Let's keep going. Why is it all happening? We know that. So let's quickly pull this clarifier for these cards. If we get our answers, great, or else we will ask, what are you being asked to do? Okay, so can we please quickly, dear angels, have the clarifier for these cards? Because yes, you need some Ace of Swords, some truth, some clarity. Yeah, all was good. Yes, why would you stop? See, guys, 6 of Wands, you were almost marching towards your celebrations. Do you see this? This is where you were marching. Do you see a lot of wand energy, a lot of spiritual energy, fiery energy, movement energy, bright energy? That is what you are feeling in the body. You are mostly in this wand suit. So this is what you were moving towards, marching towards, but then you stopped it, right? This is what you were headed towards, but you stopped it, right? It's more like not believing in your King of Pentacles energy, because if you had believed in this, you would have continued the march. But what happened? Because you lost the vision, because the King of Swords got impacted by the external drama, competition, mostly like, you became outwardly focused instead of continuing to do what you were doing. And you lost, because your focus became outward, you lost the inner vision, inner focus, lost the faith in the bigger, you lost the bigger picture, like this is where you were meant to go. And therefore, with where you were meant to go, you lost that vision. You had nowhere to go. So you kind of overthinking stalled your whole progress, and everything is like over-worried, overthinking. We talked about this, right? Overthinking, over-worried, focused on the outside stuffs, losing the inner compass, so the forward journey start, because we move towards a goal, right? We move towards a goal. Even if the path is not clear, and if you know that I have to reach there and the path is blocked or not clear, you will find other ways to go there because the goal is clear. But when the goal got deflated or obscured or like confused, not believing in this King of Pentacles anymore, the vision got deflated, vision got obscured, you lost the path. You didn't know how to reach there because there is nothing to reach. So you stopped the march. And overthinking, outward focus, this is what is happening. So this is the clarifier. Okay. So what are you being asked to do? Let's see this. Okay. You're definitely being asked to not let the outward focused that you had got into deviate you from your march. Make your vision clear once again, whatever it is, and continue the march. Don't stop it. Keep going. Get back in your proper balanced King of Swords, and that will happen when you center yourself. Don't allow the outer distractions to distract you. deflate you from your path, but importantly, be led by your inner compass. That is what I'm getting. And not overthink things. And keep moving forward. If you started something, keep going forward. Don't go in the back gear is what I'm getting. So let's see, what are you being asked to do? What is pile number 2 supposed to do, dear angels? Can they please have some clarity with 3 cards? Thank you so very much. Okay. What are you being asked to do? First of all, you're being asked to believe in the justice. And what are you being asked to do? Pile number 2. Let's keep going. What are you being asked to do? Wow. Father healing. And some kind of father healing. Father healing. Okay. Yes, you need to heal this. Okay. This is the exact card that we got for pile number 1. Okay. When I move my body, I feel empowered, cleansed and strong. Yes, move your body. Don't stop, right? Look at this. You stopped it, right? This is what we are talking throughout your reading. You were moving and then you stopped. You were moving and then you stopped. So keep on moving. Keep on moving. Okay? Yeah, yes, exactly. Do you see this? How these cards are telling you to keep moving, guys? See, this is what you started from. 5 of Pentacles. You know, the scarcity, energy of scarcity, feeling alone in the snow. Why do you want to move back to the same energy, guys? Because if you move back to same energy, you are also turning a back to this balance that is waiting for you, justice that is waiting for you. But your movement, your backward movement, your stagnation, not moving forward at all, is not getting you justice. I think you are being asked to move forward, to bring this balance in your life. Why move back to that? Why not keep moving forward? Because here is where your balance is waiting. Angels' blessings are waiting. And justice is waiting. But you going back to this, you are turning your back to this balance and temperance and blessings that's coming for you. So yeah, move forward. Move forward. And you know what? Maybe this is a pattern here. Why am I saying this? This is a pattern. I'm saying this because you remember when we were talking that something like, maybe, you know, it happens quite a bit with you. quite a bit with you, that you do good and then you all of a sudden you stop it, you lose the momentum, you don't want to step out, you don't want to do anything, because there is something related with, father healing means some blockages with our personal power, where we are not believing in ourselves, we are not good enough, something, because father figure is about our confidence, our solar plexus. Maybe you were not appreciated by your father, and that has kind of rolled up into some kind of blockage in the subconscious. Because what, maybe there could be so many things happening with the subconscious, guys, but yeah, one little thing that you can do is that, so that you don't self-sabotage yourself, is forgive your father. I mean, even if they didn't appreciate you guys, try to forgive them, because we don't know what software is playing at the soul level. What they did was only for your growth, and that is why you have the card empowered, right? Empowered has the word power, and that relates with your masculine energy, something like that. So forgive your father. It's more like, they behaved in a way, maybe they were not very kind to you, or maybe even mean to you, never appreciated you, or something you could be holding in your heart. And that emotion needs to be released, guys. Otherwise, we will not be able to address this pattern of self-sabotaging our own success. Quite possibly, pile number 2, you would see this repetitive pattern in your life, where you are like doing good, and the moment you are about to become successful, step into the limelight, get your success, you withdraw, you stop your forward movement. That is because somewhere in our subconscious we feel we are not good enough to get that success. So we are self-sabotaging ourselves, and this needs to be released. Otherwise, we will keep on going self-sabotaging ourselves. Okay, so that is what message I'm getting for you. So I hope that this helps you guys. Thanks for watching, and if you like the guidance, please do like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you're still here, just look at this. I mean, we talked the whole thing, and I forgot to link back to this card. And when I was, getting ready for the pile number 3, I saw this card. It took my attention. Accept compliments. You are somebody who gets compliment, but you shy away from compliments. Why do we shy away from compliments? Because somewhere within us believes that we don't deserve compliments, that we are not good enough. And that is why the message, accept compliments, accept your success, that you can be that winning warrior. You're not the same person that you used to be in the past or as a child. Maybe something has happened where you don't see yourself as this hero, where you don't see, because you see yourself as you are not good enough. And when we see ourselves as we are not good enough, we don't want to, we struggle to accept compliments, because what is the subconscious programming that is running in here? That we are not good enough. So if we are not good enough, we deserve to be here. Limiting beliefs, right? We don't deserve to be here. And no wonder, as long as the programming remains the same, we will continue to stop our movement towards success and celebrations, and we will keep going rounds and rounds in that pattern. Okay, and quite possibly we will blame that things never happened for us, but it is we who are not allowing ourselves to be success. So I hope this helps you guys. Do let me know your thoughts, and I will see you in the reading. And don't stop yourself from being successful, guys. You deserve it. You have earned it. You are the king of swords, remember that. And you have worked hard. You would have worked hard to be at that king's place, to earn that archetype to come in your reading, right? So yeah, that was the guidance. I hope that helps you, and see you in the next reading. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your guidance, and you have chosen the card Something Bigger is on the Way. What a beautiful card to choose. So first, let's go ahead and pull all our cards, and then we will do the reading. Okay, so first we will pull the significator card for you for this reading from this beautiful deck, and let's pull your cards. God's guidance is angels, Archangel Michael, Spirit Guides and Spirit Guides. Thank you so much for the divine guidance and blessings coming for all. The pile number 3. What is that they need to hear right now? Thank you for any guidance coming from for them. And you have chosen the 5 of Hearts, which is the 5 of Cups, which is 5 of Cups. Yeah, card of feeling sad, disappointment. This is Trojan horse. And this is in reverse, right? So we'll keep it here. Let's all right. Okay. Why do we have this card here? 6 of Scepters is your 6 of Scepters is your 6 of Wands, right? Okay, we'll keep this as well, because maybe you are supposed to be 6 of Wands. Pile number 2 had 6 of Wands, so this is one is there. This is connection. Okay, I'm not surprised, because do you see this, how these scepters are connected? Okay, so let's keep it here, and we have to take cards from here. Five of Cups and 6 of Wands. All right. Okay. Give me a second. Alright, pile number 3, let's get started with your reading. And here you have chosen block, become your own muse, be your own inspiration. Okay, these are the 2 cards we will leave, we'll see at the end. And yes, we have to say take one from the other one. Okay, let's read this first for you. I am connected to the multitudes, and I can access their support at any time. Even a stranger offers a sense of comfort when they smile at me or make a dumb comment about the weather. Everyone is waiting to connect. All I need to do is to open myself up and pay attention. So this is about connections. Something big is on the way, guys. All right. Now here, if you see, you got 2 significator cards, and very strikingly opposite significator card. The first is the 5 of Cups in reverse with a Trojan horse, and the another one is the 6 of Scepter, which is a 6 of Wand. Now, do you see the duality over here? This 5 of Cup is about disappointment, but coming out of the disappointment, and 6 of Wand is about success. It is about victory. It is about recognition. It is about victory, spotlight, winning at something, being the hero. So from feeling sorry, sad, disappointed, failed, to moving something big on the way, and this is the big thing on the way for you. 6 of Wands, success. So this is the transition that you need to hear, that you are making, right now. That is what you need to hear. And Five of Cups in reverse, we see the Trojan horse here. We know the story of the Trojan horse, that how a 10-year-old battle, like, finally the Greeks won because they could, push this wooden horse with their Greek soldiers in it, and how it entered the city of Troy, and they destroyed it. So it's basically, this card is about a failure, a loss. They lost the battle, like 10-year long battle, they finally lost it. So some energy of losing something, but coming out of the disappointment and failure, something like that, okay? And you are moving into this. Now, if we are coming from Five of Cups and we still don't know whether where we are going. Of course, the tarot reading tells you where you are going, what is coming for you, and that is a lot of success for you. But when you still don't know and there is nobody cheering up for you, you cheer for yourself in this bardo. As you move out from this heavy energy of the past where you failed, there is maybe some shame associated with past failures or anything, we are definitely moving to a very beautiful energy and very opposite energy. But you are in this bardo where you don't know where you are heading. The cards are telling you, your spirit team is telling you that you are headed to something very big and beautiful. From Five of Cups of disappointment, shame, to success and glory of Six of Wands. But in this phase, there is something that you don't know, and it feels uneasy and uncomfortable, right? So in this phase, be your own cheerleader. And yes, connections will come for you. Your tribe is coming for you, who will cheer up for you. So this is the overall crux that we are getting. Let's go and pull your cards now. Yes, it's the end of a chapter. It's the end of a phase. You are stepping into something beautiful. And all your past struggles. Do you see this King or Queen of Wands? You stand as a Queen of Wands today with that kind of a conviction, confidence, because of all the past failures and difficulties and struggles and challenges and all that. So that is what you need to hear. Now let's go ahead what the cards have to give us. Thank you, dear angels, for the guidance and blessings coming for all the pile number 3. What is that they need to know? Yes, you are moving out of this Five of Pentacles energy where everything was in lack, sad, alone. Yes, you don't see things going, right? Page of Swords is about being able to see clearly what they want to do, where they want to do, but you don't know. You are coming out, but you don't see that. You don't believe it because the pain of the past that you are carrying is much more heavier, and still there is nothing that shows up on the horizon as it's showing in the cards. So yes, we don't know what to do, but you still keep on working. Do you see this? You keep on working even though you don't see. Sometimes you feel lost with this Page of Swords in reverse. You feel lost. Is it even coming? Even if I am headed in the right direction? But you keep on working, and this work is going to be appreciated in the times to come because something big is on the way for you. Yes, Five of Cups double 2 times. This is Five of Cups. This card coming at the back of the deck followed by this Wheel of Fortune is telling me that your spirit guides really are acknowledging the pain that you have gone through. The disappointments have been heavy. The times have been dark, grey for a longest time because 2 cards, Five of Cups, Five of Cups. I also get, you know what, because this Trojan horse, the Greeks pulled this up, pulled this trickery. So this was a bit kind of a betrayal. They said that, okay, fine. You know, these Trojans and the Greeks were fighting this war for a longest time. They fought it for 10 years, and they were, none of the parties were able to win the war. And so finally the Greeks told the Trojans that, okay, fine, we are not able to win over you, so what we will do is that we will go back. So as a sense of appreciating you, we will give this big huge wooden horse as a appreciation for your chivalry and your bravery, something like that. And the Trojans, believing the Greeks, accepted this, and they opened their doors to allow this big wooden horse to enter their city of Troy. However, they have been warned by their daughter and someone else also, but the king didn't trusted them, his daughter. And at night what happened, it had a door, right? This Trojan horse had a door, and all the soldiers of the Greek army, they were sitting inside that, and at night they come out of this horse and they destroyed the whole Troy city. So this was a trickery. So I think you have been tricked. So if you failed at something, if you feel that you lost something, you failed something, and you carry that shame, it is not on you. You trusted other people. You believed in a fair game. You didn't tricked others. You didn't betrayed others. You played the game honestly, or whatever you did it honestly, guys. The other side pulled you, tricked you, did the deception and everything. So it's not on you. They have destroyed their karma, but you stood tall. You came out clean. So this weight is not for you to carry. Even if you have carried this for the longest time, you've been tested and you proved your worth, and now this wheel is going to turn in your favor. Okay? So even though you carry the hurt, the pain, the shame, the guilt of losing something, it's not on you. And what is yours remains yours. Nobody can take it from you. Maybe momentarily they could trick you and take it from you, but finally what is yours is going to be yours. The universe will deliver it to you. So let's keep on going, guys. Yes, do you see this? New beginnings. You don't see it, but it's on the way. So let's keep going. Can we please have the cards, dear angels? Can we please get the clarifiers? Yeah, see, by mixing these cards, I think your spirit guides want you to know that they know how bad you hurt. Okay, they want you to know that it hurts. So that is what I'm getting. I also see one more card, Sick Queen. This card I think I have seen a couple of times. I'm getting that some fast moving change is coming towards you. Some celebration is heading towards you. Something big is heading towards you, as the card you have taken. So can we please have the clarifier, dear angels? Can we please have? Thank you so very much. Yes. What is that? Who wants to come for you? Yes, you have been very strong through these difficult times. Yeah. Do you see this? In the difficult times, you have been very strong. You have been very strong. You have been very patient. You have been very humble and kind. I think that even when you were in snow, you were helping others, helping animals. And sometimes you didn't know whether... Sometimes you felt very uncentered, uprooted. But even when you were feeling trapped, you kept on working. You didn't stop working. It's like, I don't feel good, but I feel good. Yes. operating from your own. This Lover's card at the back of the deck tells me that you took decision from your own consign. Okay? You took the decision from your own consign. Even though things felt very trappy around you, if that's a word, you chose to continue to work. So even in this trap, you continue to work. It's more like hanging your head down and doing the work. So that is what I'm getting. What do we do now? Let's ask the angels what. See, you're moving fast. Something is moving fast towards you and you are moving towards it, is what I'm picking up. So let's keep going. What is your guidance? Pile number 3. What are you being asked to do? Let's see. Okay. Okay. All right. So if something is ending and what is that? What are you being asked to do? Yeah, end of this difficult time. Collaborations and positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and solutions, not avoid negativity. There's a lot of stress. Take few deep breaths, exhale the tension you have built up in your body, let the stress go, you come back to your center. Okay. 3 of Pentacles is telling me your community is coming. There is some kind of collaboration here, working together. Here also it's like your community is waiting, and okay. So with this feeling trapped and still working, and the death card on top of it in reverse is telling me picture abhi baki hai dost. Okay, it's not the end. There is more to this. Okay, there is more to this and they are not telling us. Okay, so your work, you working in spite of feeling trapped, you choosing to do the good work, believe in the positive, have faith in spite of nothing seeming, in spite of being cheated, in spite of all the difficulties, you kept the faith. So here the angels are telling that this is not the end of the road, this is not the end of the story. The story is what we will write. The spirit guides are telling that story, the universe, your God is telling that this is not the end of the story. We will write your story. It's more like, in the Trojan horse, they have done something very specific by bringing out this card, the Trojan horse, where the Greeks, in this story, they cheated the Trojans, right? And that was it. That was the story. But here what I'm getting is that this is not what is going to happen. This time, in the past, they cheated you, they decepted you, they played the game of deception, they betrayed you. Yes, 10 of Swords makes sense, betrayal. But this time, even if they are playing the same dirty game and you are continuing to do your honest work, this time they don't get to write the destiny as they wrote it that time. This time the destiny is written in 6 of Wands. It is written for you as a hero. That time they defeated you with their deception, Trojan horse. But this time the 6 of Wands. Now this 6 of Wands is a very interesting story here. This is a half goat and half man. This is the nature god. And I think the nature god coming in means the universe is going to bless you, because here the nature god was blessed by the gods for helping the gods fight against the titans. Okay, so because this nature god helped the gods defeat the titans or save them from the titans, he got the blessings. Okay, so what I'm getting is that this time nobody will be able to play dirty with you. The nature will bless you, the destiny will bless you, Krishna ji will bless you, and nobody can play dirty with you because it is written in stone for you. So that is what I'm getting. So it's more like picture abhi baki hai dost. Even if somebody is playing dirty, you kept your karma clean. And that's why there's going to be a different ending to your story this time during pile number 3. Alright, so let go the stress and let's see what is the final word coming for you. What a beautiful reading for pile number 3. Wow, do you see this? How it is written in bold and big. I am ready to go big. Something bigger is on the way. Do you see the synchronicity of the cards? Something is bigger is on the way. Go big. I am ready to go big. Rise up and step into my power. Now that is something, guys. 6 of Wands. Go big, go big. You're claiming it. And you are not allowing anything dirty to take power over you, because I think in your card we were seeing this Wheel of Fortune, right? Because nature god themselves are interfering because you have surrendered to them probably. And when you surrender to Krishna, Krishna takes the rein in his hand and he plays his own game his own way. And that's why I'm getting loudly the message, picture abhi baki hai dost. This is not the end. It's going to be a new, the energy that I'm feeling is of a new twist in your story. Something super big that you cannot believe, because 2 cards, big, and the way it's written, I mean, what else can I conclude from this? With the 6 of Wands topping it.